gonna go contrarian to official air lore because imagine episode 11, Pac did ballerina. But you know what, Dear Mama is, I think. One thing I argue about Pac, I'm not a big Pac guy. I'm not a big advocate for Pac. I had a Source magazine one time that said Pac was an average lyricist, and it didn't brainwash me. But being a big Biggie fan, I find myself on the other side of the argument a lot. But I do give Pac a lot of credit for this. I feel like he made gangster rap he added a sensitivity to gangster rap because I feel like maybe, mind you, I'm way past this generation, but looking back on it, it feels like Pac added a sensitivity and like an emotionalness to that gangster rap stuff that didn't exist before. Like before that, I don't think like there was a lot of known gangster rappers that were openly talking about like their old girl, like their mom, like and making it cool. That's people talked about it maybe on some gangsters, like this is what gangster is, but it wasn't made cool. To this day, you know, my mom cries if Dear Mom was on the radio. So I think Dear Mom was a cool example of hip hop and how it. You know, and it touches a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people, not even hip hop.
Yo, I dedicated that song to my mom, and she got mad at me. She's like, "I'm not a fucking crackhead."
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, the biggest Biggie fans take that angle. They're like, he called his mom a crackhead.
You know what? I meant the sentiment of Dear Mama, but not that you're a crackhead.
Right, it's the idea and the energy.
Hold up. You're talking about two different Tupacs. You talking about Tupacalypse Now. He was not gangster.
He's talking about a song, dickhead.
No, yeah, he's talking about Dear Mama was on Tupacalypse Now.
Right,
but that was not.
But listen, I was born. I understand, but just to understand, so what I'm trying to say is, I was born in '94, so my generation's past this. We just take Pac as a whole. I feel like what a lot of people my age don't understand about Pac, I feel like what Pac really won at is that he added a different dynamic. He wasn't just, I'm a gangster rapper. No, he was a gangster rapper with depth. And like, it was like, yes, I'm in tap with my emotions.
Nah, but he wasn't a gangster rapper before. He was very conscious before.
No, he was down with Digital Underground.
Yeah, he was with Digital Underground.
So you're saying that, but you're saying the Dear Mama record came out before he went gangster?
Yes.
No, yeah, definitely. 100%. No, yeah. Dear Mama came out before he went gangster.
I like Tupac prior before him being
like
gangster.
Charlie and I, Pac was only gangster on All Eyes on Me.
Exactly.
That album.
Yeah.
But don't take away.
Before that,
Tupacalypse Now.
I mean, we can't take away. We can't take away his evolution, though.
Good point.
Tupac. I never liked Tupac after that.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah, like the thing is, a lot of us.
I didn't see it like
that. A lot of us separate. We're like Tupac, Digital Underground Tupac, or
it's different.
That's
a different era.
It's like,
even though
different too. Digital Underground Tupac.
Well, no. But what we mean is,
I thought that was the appeal to Pac.
It was Dear Mama. It was Holla If You Hear Me, like that Tupac, and then Death Row Tupac.
Even Old School. Remember that
No.
song, Old
Oh
School?
yeah. But I'm saying is that Machiavelli Tupac
was
a different Tupac.
What was the movie Tupac was first in with
Poetic Justice?
Digital Underground, all those guys, the comedy.
Oh, the trains, rains, and all.
Yeah. But he had a song, right? And if you look at him, he has the African shit on the staff.
Yeah,
he's very conscious, right? You just look at him and he's like, okay, that's cool. He's native, whatever the shit is. Then whatever the situation was after that, then you see the next video, which was I Get Around. Motherfucker looked like he got jumped and got graffitied on.
With all respect.
Nah, I'm just saying.
It was a different Tupac. You in high school, you didn't have the gold grills. Now you have the gold grills. This is a thing. You evolve.
No. But I know where I come from and I know what I am.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I look at that. I don't portray myself
great story.
as anything.
All right, the story is that I think that Pac evolved. Listen, the history of Pac, this is the thing. We can't take away. His mom was a Black Panther. His family Black Panthers. Like, they were revolutionary.
That is true.
He comes from that.
That is true.
He comes from that. You
Great point.
He was
very
born,
political. Wow.
He was born into that. So I think that it's not fair to underestimate where Pac's mind was at always, bro. And the Bay Area was very revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like the Black Panther era. Even though his mom was the Harlem Black Panther president in Harlem.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So he comes from all this, like, we can't underestimate where he comes from. And like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, he shot the cops in Atlanta, bro.
Man, it's true.
Like, he did his
He
thing.
do
Like,
that.
I'm not trying to say he's a gangster, but I'm saying he tried. He tried to live a revolutionary life. He tried. In his best way possible. And bro, and he was a young man.
He was young.
That we try to look at him in an old man aspect.
No facts. Yeah, he was
And
young.
he was a
as hell.
young man.
26, 27.
Imagine what he would have been right now in his life. He would have been a revolutionary for real. Like, he would have been a political person. he would have been amazing right now.
That
bro.
is hard to imagine.
We cannot.
What's Pac doing in 2025? That's crazy.
Yeah, AI is giving us a version of him.
Yeah, but what would that career would have turned out to be?
I'm just
That
saying,
is insane.
that's the thing, bro. I think that what sucks about today is that we try to apply today, like who we are today, on Pac yesterday, and he was a young.